Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jonathan Tipton, off to do another video. Today's topic is, are you fully committed to Christ? And a lot of y'all people, just want to say this, there's no such thing as a part-time Christian. There's no such thing. You either fully committed or you're not. Goes deeper than just getting your feet wet. You gotta dive right in. You gotta be fully committed in your walk with the Lord. I wrote down some notes here. Hopefully that's okay for this video. And I'm gonna tell you something that really happened to me last night. Last night, Christ told me in the dream that to go into the world and turn the people to Him, away from sin and to Him, His ways. And as long as I keep living for Him and telling people about Christ and doing my job for Him, that He will take care of my salvation. Basically, as long as I'm putting in work for the Lord, He'll take care of my salvation. Because I ask Him to forgive my sins daily. I do what I can to, please God. I mean, yes, I do sin daily, but I also ask for forgiveness too daily. So, I got a pretty good relationship with the Lord. So He basically told me as long as I do that for Him, that He will have my back and get me into heaven, because He is Christ, and through Him you can get into heaven. In John 14:6 says, Jesus said to him that I am the way, the truth, and the life, and that no man cometh into my Father but by me. So, and also, it's a two-way street. You want Christ to have your back, but what are you doing to have His back? Are you putting in work? Are you spreading in the gospel? Or are you just going to church on Sundays and Wednesdays and just listen to a sermon and then go about your business through the rest of the week? That doesn't make you a Christian. It just, you got to be a true follower of Christ to be a true Christian. I'm not saying that to be mean, but I'm just being honest with y'all, because, I feel that people needs to hear full truth. They just don't want to hear, sugar-coated lies and sugar-coated half-truths. I gotta keep it real with y'all. Being a Christian is being true to God and keeping it real. Spreading the gospel to others is a full-time commitment. A lot of people, they go to church on Sundays, but then they go about their business, without a care in the world through the week. And being a full-time committed Christian is more than just going to church on Sundays or Wednesdays. Praising God that day and going about your business the rest of the week. It's living for God requires commitment, faith, loyalty, honesty, passion to reach out to others. It requires a full-time commitment and lifestyle change. You cannot live a double lifestyle and expect God to be okay with that, because He is not. Matthew chapter 6 verse 24 says that no man can serve two masters. Either you will hate the one and love the other, or you be devoted to one and despise the other. You cannot serve both. Also, Luke chapter 16 verse 13 says the same exact thing. So, for Christ to repeat Himself, He means it. You cannot serve both masters. And also, actually, the people that say that money is the root of all evil, that is not true. I got scripture here, but let's see, because actually it says in the Bible that the love of money is the root of all evil. Not money is the root of all evil. Okay, Okay, the love is money. The love of money is basically you're putting money over Christ. You're serving money because you're putting that over priority over Christ. But as long as Christ is top priority, it's okay to prosper and have nice things and whatnot, and then do the good things for the Lord, with that money. Help the homeless, feed the hungry and stuff like that. It's fine, but a lot of people, they get that confused. Just remember to have a relationship with the Lord. Talk to the Lord about your finances. Keep yourself in check with the Lord. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Out of love, that we are going to be judged. This is the end days. We are going to be judged. And Revelations chapter 20, verse 11 talks about the great white throne of judgment. It talks about that, and I saw a great white throne, and unto him it said, from those who face the earth and the heavens fled away, and there is no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were open, and another book was open, which was the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in those books, according to their works. Okay? And the sea gave up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were casted into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was casted into the lake of fire. Okay, so you got to think about, hey, what am I doing for the Lord? Everything's being logged into the books up there in heaven. Because if your name is not found written in the book of life, you will be casted into the lake of fire. You got to realize that. Is that say you die tomorrow, something happened, heart attack, car accident, whatever, and you're up there in judgment facing God, and God looks at the book of life right there, and your name's not in it. That's a very scary thought. I mean, your spirit, your heart's going to drop, and then you're going to be so terrified because you know where you're going, and that is a very scary thing, to know where you're going. If you're not going into heaven, what does that mean? It means you're going to hell, and hell is just very terrifying and beyond scary, beyond belief, anything in this world. A lot of people don't take this stuff seriously. They just, they're living their life how they want to live it, and they're not being fully committed to the Lord. And I'm saying this here, you need to get fully committed to the Lord, because this is very serious. You gotta open your heart. You gotta give your heart to the Lord, and that's just it. You have to give the full, whole heart to the Lord, and be able to have a relationship with the Lord. And you want the Lord to save you, you got to do your part. You got to serve the Lord. And I can't express it enough. I love the Lord with all my heart. I'd do anything in the world for the Lord. I'm not perfect by all means. I sin too, just like everybody else. But I ask for forgiveness, and I try to, I serve God. I do everything I can. But I just want to say that y'all be good. Speaking this from the heart. I love y'all. Just keep it real with the Lord. I just want to be boldly honest with y'all. But I love y'all. Looking forward to another video. I'll talk to y'all later.